The skyline of New York City is transforming once more, and this time, it features a billion-dollar wonder that is reshaping the possibilities of urban architecture. Towering over Midtown Manhattan, this architectural marvel is more than just a skyscraper. It embodies ambition, sustainability, and innovative design. Designed to harmoniously blend with the city's historic sites while challenging the boundaries of contemporary architecture, this tower is poised to emerge as an iconic symbol. But in a city that never stops growing, one question remains. Is this the future of New York's skyline, or just another step towards something even greater? Let's dive in. New York City has long been a symbol of architectural innovation, where the sky seems to be endless, and the skyscrapers are so massive they literally touch the clouds. And with passing years, there's an innovation in these structures that just leaves you in an awe. A leading example of these structures is the Empire State, the standout feature of the city's skyline. This structure was finalized in 1931. It has been the highest building for the past 40 years and served as a symbol of hope during the Great Depression. Its distinctive and towering design conveyed to the world that this city would never cease aspiring to the sky. Liking the content? Tap subscribe and let's keep going. More recently, we see One Vanderbilt, a remarkable example of modern architectural creativity. One Vanderbilt, which was completed in 2020, is a model for modern, sustainable high-rises because of its remarkable height and innovative architectural features, including a smooth glass facade that reflects the shifting colors of the sky. Each new skyscraper adds a further dimension to the city's lively architectural heritage, representing an ongoing story of ambition, development, and change. The city is constantly growing, consistently pushing the limits of what can be accomplished. And now a multi-billion-dollar tower featuring floor-to-ceiling glass will add another dimension to the cityscape, according to new details unveiled by New York City Mayor Eric Adams. The tale started with the inauguration of the Commodore Hotel in 1921. In its era, this hotel was an opulent and magnificent destination that served the wealthy elite of the city. In the early 20th century, the Commodore stood as one of the most beautiful and unique structures of all time. This building not only impressed the locals, but also garnered attention from famous people all around the world. The structure underwent a renovation in the 1980s, overseen by Donald Trump. The Commodore was turned into the Grand Hyatt Hotel, the kind of building that was completely different from its previous version. It even dulled the traditional buildings around it. The Commodore was a perfect resting place for a newer generation that was impressed by its opulent design. But this building did not remain the apple of the eyes of the people for long. There's no denying that this hotel felt like heaven for the people. It did not sit well with those who were more into the historical buildings nearby. Critics always mentioned how the hotel's design did not sit well with the classic design of the buildings nearby. As the years passed by, the hotel gave in to its old age, and the nearby areas started developing considerably. It was an entire economic and cultural shift. This gave birth to the next idea, the Midtown East rezoning of the 2010s. The rezoning proved to be a brilliant move by the city to revive the Midtown East area. It not only encouraged the upgrade of the old buildings, but also the construction of more modern and unique structures. The goal? To enhance the surrounding area and increase its appeal while offering modern amenities and advanced technology. The new tower at 175 Park Avenue is led by RXR Realty and TF Cornerstone. It's a massive development with 2.6 million square feet of space. This tower is designed for both public and commercial needs. Architects Foster Plus Partners have designed the building, which will replace the existing 30-story tower currently at the site in Midtown Manhattan, just a few blocks away from landmarks like the Rockefeller Center, St. Patrick's Cathedral, and Grand Central Station. As New York continues to deal with the economic aftershocks brought by the COVID-19 pandemic, Adams and his administration said in their respective statements that they hoped this project would continue the city's recovery. In February 2021, it was announced that the building would reach a height of 1,653 feet. The New York City Council approved the plans in December at a revised height of 1,575 feet, while a later article published by engineering firm WSP Global lists a height of 1,581 feet. In addition to a proposed 2.5 million square feet of commercial office space, the proposal includes a 200-room, 453,000 square foot Hyatt hotel at its highest levels, as well as 10,000 square feet of ground level and underground retail alongside an expanded transit hall. One of the best features of the building is its 25,000 square foot elevated public terrace that attracts many visitors. This structure has a tapered base and has a floating look, which makes it even more special. There's also plenty of open space underneath. The areas that were once restricted are now open to the public. This move allows the public to see its surroundings in a fresh way. The terrace also offers the public to enjoy the breathtaking cityscape. The construction of 175 Park Avenue presents significant engineering challenges, particularly because it's built over critical rail infrastructure, including subways and train lines. The engineering team behind this building, WSP Global, used innovative methods like diagonal struts and offset columns in order to manage the distribution of the weight of the building. One of the best things about this building is that it's designed in a way that it will keep reducing its ecological impact. Features like high-efficiency glass in the building enhances insulation, helping in temperature regulation and energy savings. Heat recovery systems are employed to minimize waste by repurposing energy within the building. Other than that, ventilation systems based on needs enhance airflow, guaranteeing effective heating, cooling, and air quality while avoiding excess energy consumption. These characteristics establish the tower as an example of supportable skyscrapers, emphasizing minimal environmental impact while preparing the structure for advancing green regulations. This dedication to sustainability guarantees that the building continues to be a progressive model of urban development. This design reduces the effect on the underground transit systems, guaranteeing that subway operations proceed without interruption during construction. Constructing in such a crowded urban region adds difficulty, necessitating careful planning and coordination to prevent disturbances. 175 Park Avenue offers 2.1 million square feet of Class A office space, ideal for modern businesses. The upper floors feature 500 luxurious hotel rooms, offering expansive views of the city, alongside 10,000 square feet of retail space for shopping and dining, enhancing the building's diverse amenities. Modern transportation and infrastructure upgrades at 175 Park Avenue are intended to increase connectivity and maximize commuter mobility. The structure provides a direct connection between Grand Central Terminal and the subway, enabling a smooth shift between different transportation choices. With this enhancement, moving between train stations and other areas will become a breeze. Why? Because this will significantly reduce congestion. In order to build a more accessible and user-friendly transportation system for one of New York City's busiest areas, the recently constructed transit corridor seeks to increase efficiency and reduce delays. The reconstruction of 175 Park Avenue has sparked debate, with detractors pointing to the loss of famous properties such as the Commodore Hotel and Grand Hyatt, claiming it reduces the allure of New York City. Supporters argue that the project offers the general public a number of benefits, including improved transit choices, more public spaces, and adherence to modern architectural standards. But one thing people should know about this development is that it also will provide hundreds of millions of dollars that will go towards transportation and infrastructure improvements. According to a statement from City Council member Keith Powers in Bloomberg, this additional money is allocated to help pay for a new 5,000 square foot transit hall, a new subway entrance on East 42nd Street, 25,000 square feet of public terraces that wrap around the building, and 10,000 square feet of retail space in a transit hub that 70% of NYC commuters live within an hour of. Sometimes progress means a little quid pro quo action. Definitely something significant to keep in mind. The architectural character of New York City's future relies on striking a balance between preservation and contemporary development. While the new Commodore Hotel emphasizes functionality, the design of 175 Park Avenue incorporates elements inspired by Grand Central Terminal, illustrating that modernism can blend with tradition. 175 Park Avenue is set to be completed in 2030, as the demolition process would take 18 months and the construction process would take 47 months. 175 Park Avenue signifies the next phase in New York City's architectural progression, merging innovative design with careful urban planning. Although its development replaces historically important structures, it brings significant public advantages, improved transportation, larger public areas, and contemporary sustainability benchmarks. The initiative emphasizes the continuing discussion regarding preservation versus advancement, yet its incorporation of Grand Central Terminal's design features demonstrates that tradition and modernity can thrive together. As NYC keeps reshaping its skyline, 175 Park Avenue symbolizes the city's strength, aspirations, and capacity to harmonize its rich history with a daring, progressive future. And that's all there is to cover in this video. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button for more content like this. Which of these enhancements stood out to you the most? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below.